Hello, dear students. Hope you're doing well. So we have another question from the same text, and the direction for the question is: we need to find out the appropriate choice on the basis of the given question below. So, as we have understood the text, let's look at the question. What does the question point out? The question stated: all the following are not the main intention of the author to write the passage, except. Now, what does the question ask actually? The question stated about what? The question asks which option correctly identifies correctly identifies the author's main intention. The author's main intention. Intention for what? Intention for writing the passage, isn't it? Writing the passage. So, and it asks you to find the what? To find the one intention that is, you can say true, that is true, and also you can say that aligned with aligned aligned with what the author is trying to convey, isn't it? So let's look at the text choices given below. The first choice stated to examine the transformation of Elizabeth Mazzei's original game into the commercial success known as Monopoly. Now, if you see that what the first choice focuses on what? The first choice focuses on the transformation of Elizabeth Mazzei's game into Monopoly, and it's you can say commercial success. While the transformation is part of the passage, the emphasis on commercial success is you can say that not the main focus of the author. So hence we can consider option one is not the main intention of the author to write the passage, right? So, which is correct. So, but not the means true intention, you can say. Now, now, if you go to the next one, the second one stated to highlight the often overlooked origins of monopoly and critic, how the game, right, originally intended to illustrate the consequences of land monopolies, now promotes the very principles it was designed to oppose. Now, the second option highlights how the author wants to bring attention to the overlooked, overlooked origins of monopoly, right? And critics how the game now promotes the very principle it was supposed to oppose. Now, this is aligned with the passage's primary focus, right? Now, in that case, we can say option two would be the means main intention of the author to write the passage, as it is stated about what the roots of Bajaj's game and how they were meant to educate players, isn't it? So you can say that what um, you can say that what uh, the author wants to bring attention to the origins of or overlooked origins of monopoly and critics how the game now promotes the very principle. So in that case, very principle it was supposed to oppose. So this is aligned with the passage's primary focus because it accurately reflects the author's main intention to highlight the ironic transformation of monopoly and to critique how it now embodies principles opposite to those intended by its you can say that original creator, original original creator, right? So Elizabeth Majai. The other options, you can say that the other options one, which touch an element of the passage but miss it, right? So let's look at the option three. Option three stated to discuss the contrasting rules of Majai's landlord scheme and how they were meant to educate players about the social impacts of different economic systems compared to the current version of monopoly. Now, this discusses the rules of Mazai's game and how they were meant to educate player, but it doesn't fully capture the broader critique and the historical evolution of the game. So, which are nothing but called as a central to the author's intent. So, hence, three is also eliminated. Four, to explore the historical and social context of Monopoly's evolution, emphasizing how the game's rebranding distorted its original purpose and misses about property and wealth. Now, this explores um, what actually the historical and the and social context, but doesn't emphasize the critical aspect of how the game's purpose was distorted, right? Which is nothing but a main point in the passage. So, hence, we can say option 1, 3, and 4 are eliminated because means they miss the critical focus on how the game had changed in a way that contradicts its original purpose. Option 2 is true and correct because it accurately reflects the author's main intention. Hope you understood this. That's all. Thank you.